Hey there, fellow Americans. In a shocking turn of events, Congress has just dropped a bombshell announcement that's going to change lives across the nation. Are you ready for this? A fourth federal stimulus check worth $2,800 is heading your way, and it's coming sooner than you might think. Before we dive into all the exciting details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on the latest stimulus news and financial updates that could put more money in your pocket. Breaking news has just emerged from Capitol Hill as the House of Representatives has passed a groundbreaking relief bill specifically targeting seniors and veterans, with payments scheduled to begin rolling out on June 16. This unexpected development comes as millions of Americans continue to struggle with rising inflation and mounting economic pressures. But what does this mean for you, and how can you ensure you'll receive your payment? The newly approved stimulus package represents a significant victory for advocacy groups who have been tirelessly fighting for additional support for our nation's most vulnerable populations, with a particular focus on seniors living on fixed incomes and veterans who have served our country. This targeted relief aims to provide crucial financial assistance during these challenging times. The question on everyone's mind is, who exactly qualifies for this latest round of stimulus payments? For seniors, the eligibility criteria centers around Social Security recipients and those receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI. If you're wondering whether your Social Security benefits make you eligible, the answer is likely yes. The bill includes provisions for both retirement and disability beneficiaries, ensuring comprehensive coverage for our senior population. But what about veterans? The legislation extends to those receiving VA benefits, including disability compensation and pension benefits. One of the most pressing questions we're receiving is about the income thresholds for this stimulus payment. Unlike previous stimulus checks, this one has been specifically designed with different parameters. Individual seniors and veterans with an annual income of up to $75,000 will receive the full $2,800 payment, while those with incomes between $75,000 and $85,000 will receive a reduced amount. For married couples filing jointly, these thresholds increase to $150,000 for full payment eligibility and phase out at $160,000. The timing of this stimulus couldn't be more crucial, as recent data shows that nearly 40% of seniors and veterans are struggling to cover basic expenses. But why did Congress choose June 16 as the distribution date? The answer lies in the implementation timeline needed for the IRS and Treasury Department to process and distribute such a large-scale payment program. Have you been wondering how the government plans to handle this massive undertaking? The distribution process will mirror previous stimulus payments, with direct deposits being the primary method of disbursement. Those who have their banking information on file with the IRS or Social Security Administration will receive their payments first. For those wondering about paper checks and EIP cards, yes, they will be distributed as well, but on a slightly delayed timeline extending through late June and early July. One crucial aspect that sets this stimulus apart from previous payments is the additional support infrastructure being put in place. The government has established a dedicated hotline and online portal specifically for seniors and veterans who may need assistance with their stimulus payment. But what happens if you don't receive your payment by the expected date? Don't worry, we'll walk you through the steps to track and claim your stimulus funds. The impact of this stimulus package extends beyond individual recipients. Economic experts project that this injection of funds into the economy could generate significant positive effects, particularly in local communities where seniors and veterans make up a substantial portion of the population. Have you considered how this might affect your local economy? For those concerned about taxation, here's some good news. Like previous stimulus payments, this $2,800 payment will not be considered taxable income. This means you won't need to report it on your 2023 tax return, and it won't affect your eligibility for other federal benefits. But what about state-level implications? We'll explore how different states might handle this federal payment. The legislation also includes provisions for expedited processing for certain groups, including disabled veterans and seniors with limited mobility. Special attention has been given to ensuring that those in assisted living facilities and nursing homes receive their payments promptly and securely. But what measures are being taken to prevent fraud and protect vulnerable recipients? Security measures have been significantly enhanced for this round of stimulus payments. The IRS has implemented new verification procedures to prevent fraud while ensuring legitimate recipients receive their payments as quickly as possible. If you're wondering about the security of your payment, we'll explain the safeguards in place to protect your funds. An interesting aspect of this stimulus package is the inclusion of catch-up payments for those who may have missed out on previous stimulus rounds. If you're a senior or veteran who didn't receive earlier payments for which you were eligible, this new legislation includes provisions to rectify that. But how do you claim these catch-up payments? And what documentation will you need? The bill also addresses the unique challenges faced by veterans with dependents and seniors caring for grandchildren. Additional provisions have been included to ensure these circumstances are properly accounted for in the payment calculations. Have you been wondering how your family situation might affect your stimulus amount? For those receiving multiple federal benefits, questions have arisen about how this new stimulus payment might affect other assistance programs. The good news is that this payment will not count as income for determining eligibility for federal programs like SNAP, Medicaid, or housing assistance. But what about state-level benefits? We'll clarify how different jurisdictions are handling this interaction. The legislation includes special considerations for seniors and veterans living in U.S. territories, ensuring they receive equal treatment under this stimulus program. But what specific steps do territory residents need to take to ensure they receive their payments? We'll outline the process and requirements for different geographical locations. One particularly noteworthy aspect of this stimulus package is its provision for future cost of living adjustments. The bill includes a mechanism to potentially provide additional payments if inflation continues to rise significantly. But how will these adjustments be calculated? And when might they take effect? The impact of this stimulus on retirement planning has been a common concern among seniors. Financial advisors are recommending various strategies for maximizing the benefit of this payment while maintaining long-term financial security. But what are the best ways to utilize this stimulus payment for different financial situations? For veterans, the stimulus package includes additional support through the VA system, including enhanced healthcare benefits and housing assistance programs. But how do these supplementary benefits interact with the direct payment? And how can veterans ensure they're taking advantage of all available resources? The legislation also addresses the digital divide that many seniors face by providing resources for accessing and managing their stimulus payments online. But what options are available for those who aren't comfortable with digital technology? We'll explore the various ways to access and manage your stimulus payment. Community organizations and veterans groups are gearing up to assist with the rollout of this stimulus program. Local support networks are being established to help seniors and veterans navigate the process. But how can you connect with these resources in your area? And what services will they provide? Looking ahead, this stimulus package could set a precedent for future targeted relief programs. Economic analysts are already discussing the potential long-term implications of this approach to federal assistance. But what might this mean for future support programs? And how might it shape economic policy moving forward? As we approach the June 16th distribution date, it's crucial to ensure you're prepared to receive your payment. We'll continue to provide updates on any changes or additional information as it becomes available. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay informed about this stimulus payment and other important financial news that could affect you and your loved ones. For those seeking more detailed information about specific aspects of this stimulus program, we'll be producing additional videos addressing frequently asked questions and providing step-by-step guides for various scenarios. What topics would you like us to cover in our upcoming videos? Let us know in the comments below. This is a developing story, and we're committed to bringing you the most accurate and up-to-date information as it becomes available. Don't forget to like this video and share it with any seniors or veterans who might benefit from this important information. Together, we can ensure everyone who's eligible receives the support they deserve. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your financial well-being. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for being part of our community. We're here to help you navigate these important developments every step of the way.